flechada ali. Tomamos uma flechada e os soldados já estavam mortos. Vamos considerar que a gente tá... Foi a nossa luta ali. Foi a nossa luta ali mesmo. Tava os 3 mortos, dois mortos, só sobrou a gente. Yes! Yeah! Gente aí.
Mother shall be pleased.
Onde é que eu tô?
Back in the wilds, of course. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and I have just bandaged you.
Morgana, seu nome é Morgana.
You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
Ela me salvou da torre?
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle.
O cara distraiu a gente.
Those abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Você diz o
The
alistar?
suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before. Yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Obrigado por me ajudar, Morgana.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
Então
I
eu
will
vou.
stay and make something to eat.
É.
It shall be done. Very well.
Então já voltamos nossa camisa, cara. Tá sem camisa e tá sem roupa, cara. Já se vestiu.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
A gente tá na mesma casa, porra. Como é que tu... Era só tu ter entrado ali no quarto pra viver, rapaz. Oh, não estou morto graças à mãe da menina.
If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Creio que devemos
If you know
agradecê-lo.
what is good for you, I suppose you should.
Tem alguma forma de recompensar você?
All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I...
Nossa cara é foda. Doutor Delicia. É claro que
But we
não.
were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
Então nós precisamos encontrar esse arquidemônio.
Ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention, I don't know how.
How to kill the archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Arl Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
Talvez a gente possa ir até ele,
I
então.
suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Certamente há outros aliados que poderemos visitar.
Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places
A mulher
and build an army?
ficou puxando as cordas do Alistar ali. O Alistar, coitado, tá dançando na mão dela, fazendo o que ela quer. Não vamos nos precipitar, é foda. Por que não? Não é isso que guardiões cinzentos fazem.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Obrigado por tudo,
No,
Flemish.
thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl.
What?
The last time I looked, you had ears.
Eu acho que é uma ideia excelente.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Muito bem, nós a levaremos conosco.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Não precisamos da ajuda dela, é foda. Ninguém fará mal a ela com a gente. Ninguém fará mal a ela com a gente.
Things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Eu prefiro que você fale o que pensa.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Estabeleça-se,
If
Alistar.
you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
Bora, bora.
Farewell, Mother.
Bora, bora.
Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned down hut.
'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Ali está a prova. Morgana a prova. Missão atualizada. E a gente ganhou um level aqui com a lista. Outro level, né? Bom. Precisamos desse cara muito tanque. Muito tanque. Você vai ser o nosso tanque, viu? Pegamos level 4. Nossa defesa com escudo. Aqui é que a gente começa aqui com o probleminha com força. Esse aqui é destreza. O personagem aprendeu a compensar. Não sofre mais penalidade de ataque enquanto estiver com defesa. Eu quero esse aqui. Até aqui ainda dá pra brincar. Depois é 26. A partir daqui é 26. A gente tem quanto de força? Tem 22. Aí fica faltando 2 levels. No próximo level a gente bota mais 2 pontos. E no outro a gente bota mais 2. Tá certo, 2. Jornada de tática adquirida, tá. Vamos salvar esse negócio aqui no nosso mago. E a partir daqui a gente vai se embora. Mas a gente pode ir pra Ouverture só. O único lugar que a gente pode ir é pra Ouverture. E o acampamento, a gente não tem acampamento ainda, então não tem problema. Vamos ver se a gente encontra alguém no meio do caminho. A gente encontrou os bandidos, né?
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at
Olha ali o cara.
quickly.
Eu não ia reconhecer nunca, velho, porque esses caras são tudo parecidos.
There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Era basicamente queria ser rei da porra toda, né?
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Ah, olha só quem chegou, velho. Porra, de alistar. A gente quer o cachorrão, rapaz. Rapaz, é muito feio, meu Deus do céu. Ah, filho, vocês querem lutar aqui, cara? Cara, como é que eu uso essa bomba? Pera aí, a Morgana. Pronto, esses 3 aqui são de stun. O cachorro a gente não controla ainda. Ah, tá. Vamos pra cá primeiro? Vamos ver quantos a gente tem aqui. Vamos de um por um. Vamos de um por um. Morgana. Bora estar. Nesse aqui a gente vai... Pronto. Então vamos nele. Nossa senhora do céu, velho. Olha o tamanho do dano, mano. Caralho, o pior é que não tem nem como saber, né? Grito de guerra, penalidade para ataque. Tá. Usa essa porra sem se matar, velho. Caralho, velho.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Ah, eu sempre quis ter um cachorro. Qual o nome que a gente vai dar pra ele? Tem que ser um nome forte. Tem cara de... Ele tem cara de... Vamos ver aqui qual o nome. Facada. O nome dele vai ser Facada. Pronto. Temos o nosso cachorrão agora aqui. Você nunca ouviu a banda Facada? Sugiro que escute. Isso aqui é rosnar. Esse aqui é o stun dele. Opa, tem um negócio aqui, né? Depois eu tenho que aprender como é que se usa esse.
As you say.
Ou então eu tenho que dar um taunt.
Yes.
Agora eu não tenho taunt, né? Deixa eu ver aqui como é que tá meus... O taunt é aqui. Eu ganho esse ataque preciso e provocar. Ah, mas se provocar aqui não vale a pena não. Ameaçar. O guerreiro ardor da porra que aumenta a hostilidade dos inimigos a cada ataque de corpo a corpo, atraindo-os para longe de outros aliados enquanto esse modo estiver ativo. Ah, eu não sei, cara. Perícia com escudo. O personagem dominou o escudo tão especialmente quanto ofensivamente. E agora recebe benefícios adicionais quando usa batida de escudo, cobertura de escudo. O personagem ataca rapidamente. Isso aqui é só para ataque, né? Eu queria um que eu tivesse fortaleza mental. Ganhando um grande bônus a resistência mental, mas eu queria um... Tá, a gente vai dar um jeito aqui, a gente tem que congelar o cara para que eles não ameacem a gente, né? Vamos embora.
I shall do it.
A gente grava. Sim, vamos embora. Eu acho que a gente consegue. Talvez a gente consiga. A gente encontrou aqui os bandidos aqui dessa área.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Da outra vez eu dei meu ouro pro cara.
Those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
Você deveria ouvir meu amigo. A gente não é refugiado.
And this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Esqueça, eu não vou
Well,
pagar.
can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Você acha que você realmente quer enfrentar um mago?
A mage? Ah, I don't want to be a toad.
Nobody's turning you into a toad, you sniveling bastard. You know, I hear a mage falls as quickly as anyone when stabbed. Let's finish this, gents.
Yeah!
Morgana, ela vai pra ali. Eu acho que funciona melhor assim, né? Ali. O cachorro. Eu vou deixar aqui no 3 mesmo. Igual está. É nesse aqui, viu? A Morgana pode vir aqui de novo. Ué? Tô tacando quem, velho? Cadê? Ah, eu tô atordoado, né? Tá bom. Eu não fui atordoado pelo bicho. Ah. Pronto. Aqui a gente pega aqui a Morgana. Desorienta. Ah não, não precisa, né? Peraí, se ele desorienta, o mago engaixa uma delicada manipulação mental que desorienta o alvo por um curto período de tempo, tornando um alvo combatente menos efetivo, que pode infligir penalidades ao ataque, para o ataque ou defesa. Não, isso aqui é outra coisa. Tá, cadê o nosso cachorro? Ah, a gente veio pra esse aqui. A gente bate nesse aqui. Esse aqui pra cá. Vamos pra esse.
I see.
Pronto.
Shall be done. I shall do.
O cara vai morrer agora. Eu vou me curar. Fica só tu, cachorro. Todo o resto. Esses dois vêm pra cá. Esses dois vêm.
All right, we surrender.
Ele explodiu.
Just trying to get
Deu nem
by
pra ver.
before the dog spawn get us all.
Sobreviver. Vocês são criminosos.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Estou lhe entregando às autoridades.
Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
Falando o que for
I'm not
preciso, venha
going down
comigo.
without a fight.
Pronto. Estamos maluco. Da outra vez eu paguei pro cara e o cara queria. No final eu tive que lutar com ele do mesmo jeito. Tentei ser gente boa, ainda deixei ele fugir. Tem lá, Sir Henrik. Tá, esse aqui provavelmente é o negócio das urnas, né?
Very well.
Bora, galera, você vem comigo. Vamos.
As you say.
Estamos quase lotados aqui.
Well,
E chegamos em Lothering.
Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Lothering.
So you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget
Very creepy. Vai direto ao ponto, Alistar. Sobre o que você queria falar, Alistar?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Eu pensei que deveríamos começar onde pretendemos ir primeiro. A gente precisa falar com ele para ele poder ensinar pra gente a questão do templário para outros companions, caso a gente precise. Você tem alguma opinião sobre
This
isso,
should be
Alistar?
good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Sim, eu dei.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help, We might even want to go to him first.
E o que você acha, Morgan?
Go after your enemy
Morgan.
directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Bora, bora. Tô pronto.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
E com isso, meu povo, encerramos essa primeira etapa, né? Encerramos essa primeira etapa aqui. A gente chegou na cidade. Eu nem preciso dessas porra aqui, eu não tô nem aí pra essas merda, não. O que eu vou fazer com essas porra aqui? Ficar gastando dinheiro com essas porra.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know.
Ah, meu Deus do céu. Vamos ver se a gente põe alguma coisa aqui na Morgana. Do outro a gente tava com a porra do cara, a gente full destreza e a gente não ganhou essa porra. Tá. Essa aqui. Mas você vai ficar com a arma principal aqui, cara. Vamos ver pra ela aqui, vamos ver se a gente acha aqui umas... Luva... 75,50, 75,50, Armadura... Armadura... 3 de magia, 10% de dano. Por que eu não boto a armadura mesmo, né, cara? Eu ainda não entendi, eu tô usando nada não? T20, 125, 0,50, não tem nada aqui que eu... Pronto. Tá, isso aqui eu não preciso. Queria muito usar um... Veja, não... 5 de dano, 3% de crítico corpo a corpo, 4 de ataque. Isso aqui aumenta a minha magia também. Gente, tá faltando um capacete pra esse cara aqui, cadê? Capacete feio, né, velho? Beleza, tanto faz, whatever. Vamos pro próximo, vamos pra ela. Usando uma bota, viu? Tá, a bota a gente já deu, né, naquela hora. Tá, a gente vai deixar ela com as roupas mesmo dela aí. 5 de regeneração de vida, força de vontade, resistência mental. Três de astúcia, 5% de evitar ataques. Esse aqui é bom. Para todos os atributos. 1 de força de vontade, 10 de resistência mental. Amuleto. Ela só pode ser dado pra mim, né? Esse aqui é melhor.
Hey now.
E aqui a gente tem um capacete aqui.
A moron come.
Pronto. O cara tá enchendo o saco do cachorro, velho. 3 de resistência física. 8,75. Tá, esse aqui é melhor. Caralho, olha essa armadura.
Big, cute, adorable. Who's the cute little
Vamos no chantre?
puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
The blight has truly come, and the king is dead. We're all going to die.
Tá bom, pera aí, deixa eu ver onde é que eu tô. Tem um comerciante aqui. E eu acho que aqui tem um chantre aqui.
I hear those bandits are back again. I hear the Templars are back again.
Why don't the Templars? When are we going to go?
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
What will happen to us now that the king is dead?
Vai aparecer outro, filho. Sempre aparece outro.
You there. If you're looking, move on if you can. Lotherings were lost.
Eu vou onde eu quiser, meu amigo.
Just giving you fair warning. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Valeu pelo aviso.
Wherever you might go.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
As if we needed more fighting here.
Please.
Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Get away from the fighting.
I brought my
Why don't
family
the
to
Templars
Lothering
be
because I wanted
killed?
Eita, que essa galera reclama muito, doido.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice. Everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Só de ver esse cachorro aí cheio de sangue já é.
Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Tua extorsão está me causando irritação.
Say that, yes.
The nerve of these people.
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Você não acha que está sendo inescrupuloso?
Help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Então vai embora.
I hope the darkspawn choke on your cheap hides.
Vai embora. Você não quer?
Suppose it could
Vaza.
be helped. Make her help us all.
Porra. Tô com paciência pra ficar adulando ninguém, não.
Ah, the chantry board. Yes, let us run errands for the betterment of mankind as well as a few coppers.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Tem alguma coisa interessante no
Blessed
painel?
are peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Pegar nossa missão.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
Have you seen my mother?
Quem é sua mãe?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I
Morreu,
can't
filho.
see her.
Venha comigo, eu ajudarei a
Mother said
procurar.
I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Você sabe onde é que seu pai tá?
With William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Eu não acho que ele vai vir não, filho.
What? Why would she leave me here?
Mataram tua mãe, velho.
No, she can't be dead. I'll find her.
Ficar mentindo pra criança não, velho. Porra, tu posso fazer muita maldade do jogo, mas ficar mentindo pras crianças é foda. Fala a verdade. Diabo, é isso daí, velho.
There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at darkspawn hands. There, one of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears
Negridão
their
viu
evil
quem o
scent.
preenche.
Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Veja onde lança acusações, tolo.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
Não seja tolo. Prowlers das trevas podem ser derrotados.
No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight!
É isso, velho. Tá morrendo aí o cara. Ficar aí gritando não vai te ajudar em
There
nada.
is nothing to do! No hope is left!
Você poderia cacarejar como a galinha quando fizer aquilo.
Are you calling me a coward?
Eu conheço cães mais firmes que você.
I am shamed, but the monsters will take you all. The blackness will come.
Já mesmo, bicho saiu correndo.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Sempre há esperança, reúna tua coragem.
Our courage. But there's nothing we can do.
Então deita e morre. Deita e morre. Porra. Essa covardia me
Why
enjoa.
is this happening?
Porra, cara chata, porra.
Feast on your living hearts. They will take your children.
Eu acho que esse escudo aqui é melhor, sabia? Aqui, ó. Não. Ah, não. Esse escudo aqui que ele tá usando é melhor. Ah, por que eu não tô usando esse aqui? Esse aqui é melhor mesmo. Atributo ali ainda. Sir Morrow.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
Parece refugiado para
Many
você.
are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Quem está no comando dessa
The Head
capela?
Mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Você sabia que havia bandidos na estrada?
Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
Adeus.
Make her watch over you.
12h20. 4h20, quer dizer. 4h20 da tarde. Vamos lá, ainda tem um tempinho aí pra gente jogar.
There's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only...
Sir Bryant.
Who might you be?
Sou o guardião cinzento do... Eu sou... Você pode me chamar de doutor, Delicia.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars.
Ficar falando por aí que eu sou guardião cinzento, não.
Refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
Eu sou o guardião cinzento, na verdade.
Tern Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
Guardiões cinzentos não fizeram uma coisa
Grey
dessa.
Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tern claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Você pode oferecer alguma outra ajuda?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
Botar aqueles bandidos fora do vilarejo.
How many times must we drive them off?
Eles não te aborrecerão mais.
By
Eu
yourself?
matei.
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast, we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
Certamente.
If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
A recompensa é uma quest? Tu tá de sacanagem comigo, velho. Eu matei os caras. Você devia estar me pagando, filha da puta. Bora vazar. Vai vazar aí. Ah, ele me deu 20 de prata, né? Sir Donald.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain.
Ah, agora a gente tá cheio das armaduras.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Eu queria encontrar o Warren.
Where is that, if I may ask?
Mas precisando da ajuda dele contra o Toryanse.
The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tairn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Faz algum sentido, eu penso,
He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Conte mais sobre essas urnas.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Gostaria de ouvir o que você
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Quem é Sir Henrik?
Fellow knight and travelling companion. He is delayed, though. Good luck to you. And to you, Alistair. I hope to one day see you again.
And you, Sir Donald.
Se ele voltar agora, o que vai acontecer? Se ele voltar agora, ele vai morrer lá na outra cidade. A lista acha que você deve procurar pela ajuda. Tá. Não é isso. Ganhar a ajuda do rei de Ozama. Tá, a gente tem que ir no Ouverture. Templário caído. Você encontrou um cadáver de um templário morto por bandidos. Seu corpo foi extirpado de tudo, exceto o bilhete de medalhão. Talvez o medalhão signifique algo para alguém de Ouverture.
Rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear of from wave.
É, eu tenho que entregar pra ele, né?
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the chant of light make it pure. Let all mankind be humble. Let all repeat the chant of light.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
Quem é você?
I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
Qual dízimo
Might I
aceitável?
suggest 30 silver?
Toma as 30.
Thank you, my son. What can I do for you?
30 dá pra resolver porque a gente ganhou 20 ali. Eu preciso da sua ajuda.
Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
Mas Loghain que entregou o rei.
Tairn Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else... I cannot help
Você pode fornecer alguma ajuda pra gente?
this village and Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else...
Então vai se fuder.
May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
Those who seek redemption be delivered. But those who...
Tem que entregar o negócio
good
pra
to
ele.
see
né?
you again. Allow me to mark my place in my book. Now then, what can I do for you?
Toma aqui o negócio aqui do teu amigo.
And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Uma recompensa, talvez?
Oh, of course. I hope a sovereign is sufficient. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world...
I heard those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars kill them? I can't believe that Kunari creature isn't dead yet.
I hear those bandits
We
are
were
back
lucky.
again.
We're the coin.
Why don't the Templars...
As if we needed more fighting.
What do you wish of me?
See how scared everyone is?
Nada. Não desejo nada. Viado.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared
I
everyone is?
can't believe that Kunari creature isn't dead yet.
Eu ajudo os caras de dia e roubo o ouro deles à noite. Ah, meu Deus do céu. Tá, pra onde é que a gente tem que ir? Cuide de Dani. O Chantry.
Need something? I don't generally talk to strange elves who wander in here.
Tem algumas perguntas.
Can't promise I'm gonna answer them.
O que tá acontecendo
What
aqui?
isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Os bandidos sempre estiveram fora.
You mean they're gone?
Vou aceitar como obrigado.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian's will be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
Quem está no comando do vilarejo?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars. Don't let me stop you.
Painel do Chantry. É pra estar por aqui essa porra, né?
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting. Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
Caralho, tu copiou a outra, velho.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk.
Pera, a gente veio daqui, né? Tá, a gente tem que atravessar ali.
Isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates. Mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps. None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
Lamento, não sei fazer
I
mais.
didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
Talvez depois que eu conseguir a menina.
Master Feleron runs us miners hard. Harder still since Ostergaard.
You've got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Eu esperava mais poder te ajudar.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
Sei pouco sobre o
They may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here. Tis you.
Meu carro. A gente não tem frasco, né?
soldiers make it out of Ostagar. Someone... I hope more soldiers make it out of Ostagar.
It shall be done.
So much tragedy.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
That marshman stole from me, I know it! The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
You're not a refugee. You're part of the army.
Shokkebat. Mara de starit. Mera de twasit. Abana kyun. Maras shokra.
Tá, eu tenho que falar com a... Pena de bater esses caras aqui. Vamos lá, deixa eu... Vamos pegar nesse aqui. É só fora de combate que eu ganho isso? Drenando o poder residual de qualquer inimigo morto próximo para restaurar a energia mágica do mago. Eu acho que isso aqui é só na... Não é? Fica soltando esse pulzinho aí depois aí. Tem pra cá. Eu queria ver qual que tá com o negócio. Pô, mas a gente soltou essa porra aqui, né? E agora? E agora? Agora a gente vai explodir todo mundo junto? Ah, não vou explodir aqui não, velho. Deixa eu correr pra cá. Corre, cachorro, corre. Coitado da lista. Curar ele. Vou terminar de matar aqui todo mundo aqui. Vou dar um heal aqui pra ele. E vamos lá naqueles ali.
Off I go.
Pronto. Esse aqui. Acabou. Caralho, os caras cortou a cabeça do maluco, velho. Só na lenhada, hein? É, ó, depois que ele morre, né? Painel do cantor. O que é isso aqui? O stem. Cadê a menina? Tem uma menina aqui que a gente quer falar com ela. Mabari. A gente ganhou uma poção, ó. Refúgio de Dane. Chante. A gente pode simplesmente passar, mas a gente precisa fazer aqui o negócio aqui, né? Pô, eu tenho que achar aqui o negócio, a parada. Cadê o comerciante aqui dessa porra? Tá, eu sei que você quer que eu fale lá com a mulher, mas eu não vou falar com ela agora não, pera aí. O cara do...
What will happen to us now that the king's dead? Those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars kill them?
We're planning on running that mine until the last minute.
We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
As you say. It is begun.
Tá, mas eu preciso do frasco. Onde é que eu vou comprar essa porra? Eu acho que é porque eu expulsei o maluco lá, né?
Marshman stole from me. I know it. We had a coin to pay the toll.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
Aqui estão.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace.
Que culpa
I'm in
você
a
aí?
cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Eu sou Delicia. Prazer você conhecer você.
Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
Sinto-me na necessidade de ajuda
No
especializada.
doubt. What help do you seek?
Jurei defender a nação
Light.
contra o flagelo.
Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Sim.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
A Madre Venerada te soltaria.
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Então beleza.
Farewell, then.
Vou lá falar com ela.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the Revered Mother's so afraid of him.
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens...
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Conte-me sobre esses
They're not
soldados.
here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army.
Você parece triste,
Is there any
meu.
reason to be happy?
Você tá triste,
With the king
rapaz?
dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organise. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
Sim, era eu.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
É, isso aí foi eu mesmo, porra.
Blast those Grey Wardens. They deserve. We're planning on running that mine until the last minute.
Please,
Fenneron's
we
orders.
came here to get away from the
A few
fighting.
men coined from here searching for some holy artifact. Many did not. One of them stopped to help.
Believe that Kunari creature isn't dead yet.
We
Hope
came
we're
here
not
to get
named.
away from the
King's
fighting.
dead. I thought... Greetings, my lord. Greetings, my lord.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone who can hold a sword. Maker's blessing to you.
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Low gains, men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Parece que você quer uma luta. Terei o imenso prazer em auxiliá-lo.
Let's make this quick.
More. Enemies ahead!
decidiu.
Too incompetent. It's embarrassing. Good.
A mulher tava... Caralho, velho. Chamou o cara de incompetente. Foi bem na hora da fala dela. Eles aprenderam a lição e todos nós podemos parar de lutar agora. Leve um... Deixa eu comer um pouco aqui, velho. Tô morrendo de fome. Pipoca. Esse cabelo pra trás, meu irmão. O que quer contar a ele? E pagará pelo que fez. Estamos indo atrás dele.
I'll tell him right away. Now, thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
Onde uma irmã aprende a lutar daquele jeito?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself.
Bicha com cheio de sangue.
One of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
Eu sou o Dr. Delicia. É um prazer.
Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Eu vou precisar de ajuda, é verdade.
And the Maker wants me to go with you.
Aqui é onde eu recuo lentamente. O Criador está do meu lado. Você pode elaborar isso?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Sei que você precisa de mais do que orações. Muito bem, eu não recusarei a ajuda quando ela for oferecida.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.